So we're doing this a little early. This episode's coming out Thursday, but we're picking on Tuesday because we're going to go watch Guardians. It's a week from Saturday.
Oh, shit.
So we're doing it a week and a half early.
So
like
this
10 days, 11 days early.
Be the card
so there's 13
sees.
fights on this card. We're talking about, obviously, UFC 211, probably the most stacked card this year.
Just so everyone knows, far. I am still the champion.
True, yes, and I am still the
piece of shit.
Cone-headed, orange cone-headed loser. That doesn't make me a piece of shit. It just made me poor at choosing fights one night.
It makes you officially a piece of shit.
All right, well, I'm still kind of technically a piece of shit right now.
I've been the piece of shit before.
I know.
But I'm not the piece of shit right now.
Let me show this whole thing here. UFC 211, Saturday, May 13th, 2017. Miocic versus Dos Santos. This is taking
Años.
2 Años, and it's taking place in Dallas, Texas.
Tejas.
Dallas, Tejas. There are 13 fights on this motherfucking card, and you choose who goes first. And we did kind of skim over the card, I think, a couple episodes ago.
We just pointed out a few fights that looked fun.
But for sure, stacked card.
Yeah, and
so far.
You're going to choose first.
I'm going to choose first. All right, starting off with the UFC Fight Pass early prelims. Gabriel Benitez versus Enrique Barzola.
Barzola seems to be very active.
Yeah. 13-3 for Barzola, 19-6 for Benitez. Mowgli. Shit, son. I'm kind of torn. It's 145. Divisione. I think I'm going to go Benitez. I think I'm going Benitez. Gabriel Benitez. But technically, who the fuck knows? All right, next fight on the Fight Pass early prelims. Chase Sherman versus Dimitri Pobazar.
That's Shadow Person.
Yes, Dimitri versus Chase.
Seems to be a lighter heavyweight. I gotta go the Vanilla Gorilla on this one, just because I know who the fuck he is.
Yeah, and he's performed well. I think he's maybe lost one, but I think he's probably like two out of 3, or 1 out of something. How those numbers work, you know, when you say things and it's like, oh, yeah, that's impressive. You said numbers. Just pretend I said that. Cool. Next fight up. 2 shadow people. Jared Gordon versus Mitchell Quinones. 12-1 versus 8-1. Both pretty KO-rific, while though I guess a little bit more well-rounded for Quinones as far as the stats go. He's a little taller, but they have no reach or legs, so they're 2 stumps. That's why they didn't add the pictures.
They're just heads. They bite at each other.
Yeah,
but they're fat.
They
heads. They weigh 145 pounds.
They're like spinjas or whatever. Yeah, they're big torsos. I didn't even know where the fuck they're from. That's how little I know about these people. I'll just go Gordon. He's got more experience. He's got a slightly better record. All right, next up we have Courtney Casey versus Jessica Aguilar. Aguilar, no country for old men versus
she's from Mexico,
USA,
I believe.
Yeah. 19-5 for Aguilar, 6-3 for Casey.
I like how Aguilar is like ranked and that she has no reach or like legs.
Yeah, or country.
Or country.
Yeah.
Step your fucking game up, UFC.
Yeah. Yep.
Shit. Give some of these fighters respect. Fuck. I'm going Aguilar.
All right. I'm okay with that. Although I kind of have to be. All right. So moving on. So that was the feature bout for the Fight Pass prelims. Moving on to the FX prelims with Marco Polo Reyes taking on James Vick, the Texecutioner,
Versus tall motherfucker.
El Toro. Is
He's
this me?
Yeah. He's got 5 inches on Marco Polo.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go Vic. For probably that reason. I think he's only lost once. It seems like we've probably seen him lose, but
Yes, we have.
I feel like we've seen him a few times, so he's doing good overall, I would say. But yeah. 155. Who knows? Who knows, man? All right, moving on to the next fight. Krzysztof Jotko versus David Branch. Jotko from Poland, Branch from the USA. 23 for Branch, 19-1 for Jotko.
Branch was in the UFC, left the UFC, went over, I believe, a World Series of Fighting, and won their 185 and 205 belts.
All right, okay.
And this is his first fight back.
First fight back in the UFC.
Versus Jotko.
Who's doing good.
Yeah, like, he's good.
Still fresh, still kind of newer, kind of younger up and coming.
They've still got a similar-ish record. Like,
but it's
one's
like
got 4 more
a
fights.
champion coming from another, I mean, especially that organization. Like, I don't know.
But
like,
yeah.
they put all the champions for Demetrius Johnson, and it was only a former UFC guy
going
that
Branch.
killed everybody. All right. I'm actually pretty good with that. People usually don't. It's rare when people come back to the UFC, they perform good, or just come to the UFC in general, right?
Never
Maybe
know.
not. I don't know. He'd go on a tear.
Jotko seems to have a lot of fucking decisions. There you go.
This is going to be fight of the night.
Yep.
So you can mark that down already. Chase Skelly Chaz Skelly versus Jason Knight. Fucking crazy fight.
The scrapper versus the kid.
Wow. Jason Knight's got a few more fights than him. He's 2 more.
Both submission specialists.
Man.
Look at how
Knight,
close everything is.
Knight loves to throw down.
Yeah, Skelly's still got more percentage knockouts.
Yeah. Well, but he could be laying
Knight
people
has
down and getting submissions off.
Very few finishes by KO.
Yeah. But he'll hurt you on the feet.
I understand that.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to go shit. Motherfucker.
I was figuring it out before.
God damn it. This is going to be a crazy fight. And one of these guys
is going to sleep, probably.
Maybe.
One
I mean,
way
it
or
could go,
another.
or they're escaping
One
each
way
other
or
and
another,
shit.
yeah.
I mean, it could go 3 rounds. I could see it going 3 rounds. Just be a fucking war. I'm going to go Jason Knight. I have a feeling he might be like the underdog, though, in this fight for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, I don't feel good about picking either of those guys, but I'm Knight. It'll be fun to see Knight win.
It always is.
And he's
But
not going to lose
not.
easy.
He might not.
Yeah. Eddie so is this the feature bout? Yeah, so this is the feature bout for the FX prelims. Eddie Alvarez, former champion.
Coming back
First fight back
after getting destroyed by Conor
Just
McGregor.
Pieced up. Versus Dustin Poirier, who's been looking good.
Very similar records for these guys.
Yeah.
Very similar stats for these guys.
Yeah. I mean, it's really how Eddie comes back from his loss and how good, because Poirier's probably the smaller fighter, because he was fighting at 145 for a while and came up to 155. He's been doing good at 155.
They're the same height, same weight.
Yeah.
Poirier's got a little more reach on him.
Well, same weight on weigh-in day, but Eddie Alvarez is for sure the larger of the two fighters. Has Eddie Alvarez fought 145?
No.
So, yeah. He's...
Well, I don't...
Offhand.
Yeah.
You don't know. Yeah. I don't
Between
think
Bellator
so
and the UFC, no.
Yeah, I don't... maybe earlier in his career. But...
I'm going Alvarez.
All right. I'm good. Hopefully he's mentally fucked. And
well, I hope not.
Well, I do, because then Poirier would win, and I'd get that win. I don't know who I'd go with, necessarily. I mean, Alvarez is the better bet. Unless he's, who knows, or injured or whatever, I don't know. All right, so moving on to the pay-per-view main card. Starting off, ooh, man, this one could be fight of the night. Potentially. Henry Cejudo. Well, I guess he fought in 200 against Benavidez, and he lost to a split decision.
Yep.
Good fight, though. Close fight.
But that puts him on a 2-fight losing streak.
Sure. So he's going to have a lot more gas to want to win it. He's probably just going to try and wrestle fuck
and Pettis is
the shit out of Pettis.
On his way up.
I know.
After having like a little stumbling.
He's fresh, and he got a couple losses, but he looked great in his last fight.
Yeah.
And he looks great in general. I think I want to go Pettis.
Okay.
I'm big on little Pettis way more than bigger Pettis, and I think Cejudo's probably got holes. Because he hit the fucking... They didn't have anybody in the division, so he didn't really have to fight many people before he got the shot at the champ. So he might not be as good as the booking for his champ fight. All right, so Frankie Edgar versus Yair Rodriguez.
Ooh, this is an interesting one.
I'm kind of glad you're picking this one.
I'm all right.
Although I know what I'd go
one.
with.
I know what I'm going with right now. It's Frankie Edgar.
Yeah, that's probably what I go with. But I'm really happy that it's your choice, because I'm totally fine with Yair.
I'm fine with Yair winning.
Yeah, because he's on as one of the... Frankie's got tons of experience. That's the one thing. And he's going to perform way better than BJ Penn.
I think Yair needs space to be flashy.
Yeah, but
Frankie doesn't give you any space. He's in your face.
He's probably going to try and go
non-stop,
for a lot of takedowns.
A lot of takedowns.
Yeah. But then we'll see
Yair's got good ground.
Yeah, so...
But Frankie has never shied away from...
I know. I'd pick Frankie for all those reasons. I agree with you. However, with Young up, they kind of fucking learn new shit out of nowhere.
I agree.
That's
this
why
could be
I'm
the
fine
changing
with
of the guards.
Yeah, this is why.
Frankie's old,
Yeah.
and he's been through a shit ton of wars.
Yeah.
But
he gets through those wars still.
But Yair is young, and
I know. It's the smart bets.
Frankie's 20-5 record versus 11-1.
Yeah, but that's just because he's clearly got more experience.
I'm saying like 15 or more of those fights have all been lightweight. Championship fights
and
at lightweight.
Yeah, I know.
So,
but Frankie Edgar's not really showing it. He's fighting a consistent Frankie Edgar game for years. It's just a really good game plan that he goes in there with.
Yeah,
he's not bringing new shit to the table.
No, I mean he lost
in
Aldo.
The position of his. Yeah, but Aldo just got his number.
Yeah,
Aldo knows exactly how to fight, and that wasn't a super great fight. I mean, it was whatever. But the thing with Rodriguez, with the younger fighters, is they'll come in like Ngannou, like he's just pulling off. He's like new shit.
He just
each
moved
fight.
to Vegas.
For Extreme Couture, is that where you're training, or what?
I would assume.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what other camps are out of Vegas, but
yeah, I don't know. You don't really hear. I mean, that was the only one.
Yeah, but he just moved to Vegas recently.
Cool. But he's a similar I mean, not style.
It's going to be a better camp
but they're
than
gonna
he's
learn
getting in France.
Oh, for sure. I'm going back to this one.
Okay.
That Yair could come in and fucking who knows?
Could be. He could. And I wouldn't be mad at it, but I would be mad that I lost that pick. But
that's I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
Suck it.
All right. So we're next up Damian Maia versus Jorge Masvidal. Masvidal, smaller of the two fighters.
Yes.
He used to fight at lightweight.
And Maia used to fight at 185.
Yeah. Maia's been on a tear. Nobody's even given Maia any kind of competition for a couple years now.
Jiu-jitsu.
He stopped trying to bang and just take him down and choke him out.
It's amazing to watch him.
Yes, he needs to. I'm going Maia. I'm going to go Maia. I want him to win. I want him to fight for the championship, and I want to see Woodley versus Maia because Woodley's going to have to avoid that takedown and try and,
I would have chosen Maia as well.
Yeah. Masvidal could win. He's been looking great at 170, but
he has.
Maia, I don't know. I don't know anybody that's getting close to beating Maia. I don't know what Masvidal's credentials are with jiu-jitsu.
I really wish they would show age on this fucking shit too. All this other shit.
Sure.
Just throw age. Throw age in there.
Yeah, but they barely get this shit.
But Maia,
like, what do you think they're gonna have the age?
No, but Maia's like fucking Nogueira old.
Yeah, but he hasn't been hit in like years.
The Nogueira brothers are not.
He literally hasn't been hit in the octagon in years.
It's like 5 times.
Completely different style. Yeah, so it's not. He's not playing that game. He's fresh. But Masvidal could. You never know. This could be. It'd be a big win for Masvidal.
It would.
And it's been huge. Like Jacare, not a good fight for Whitaker. With this, not a good. It's danger.
It is.
But Maia's been fucking.
But you got to make money. You can't wait around forever.
True.
You only get paid to fight.
They're avoiding him. There was the rematch, and then Tyron Woodley doesn't want to fight any. He wants to be Conor McGregor. He wants super fights, but he's not really fighting very. I'm glad you're picking this one.
I'm fine.
Joanna Jędrzejczyk versus Jessica Andrade. I mean, we probably picked the same person, Joanna, but she does get hit in fights.
Andrade
and gets taken down. It's just
she throws it down, but
I know I would have picked Joanna.
She's also lost
I would have picked Joanna
5 times.
I don't give a shit. Like, records don't necessarily mean she's on a run right now. She's probably more dangerous than Claudia Gadelha.
Joanna's on a pretty good run herself.
But in her last fights, like, they've all gone to decision. Like, all of her fights, she's getting hit and taken down, and those are 2 big strengths for Jessica. I would have picked Joanna too, but I'm comfortable with Andrade being the upsetter here because I wouldn't have picked her. I know, yeah. The whole card is like that.
And I'm glad you're picking this one.
Oh, this one's easy for me.
Really?
Yeah. The first fight was really close. I think Miocic is getting better in the octagon, and I think he won that first fight. So I'm going Miocic to win in this rematch. And Dos Santos, I mean, he's looked good, I think, his last fight, but, he's very hit or miss. Very hit or miss. So, and it was a really good fight. I just think Stipe's hitting his stride right now. But that was an easy one for me. But Junior could easily win it. I mean, it's heavyweight.
Well, I mean, parts of this card look fun, but
the whole card is like a fight of the night pick.
Yeah, Shadow Person versus Shadow Person
could easily be a fight of the night.
It could be.
I mean, like, that has no bearing on.
That's not what I'm assuming.
Yeah, but there's like a stacked card. You're not getting a card like this anywhere else.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's a crazy card. All right, so starting at the bottom, I got Benitez.
I got Sherman.
I got Gordon.
I got Aguilar.
I got Vic.
I got Branch.
I got Knight.
I got Alvarez.
I got Pettis.
I got Edgar.
I got Maia.
I got Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
And I got Stipe Miocic.
Word.
Or Miocic.
Miocic.
What they called him early. And I think I just rewatched all of Stipe's fights. So it's like...
He's fun.
He's super, but he's getting better. And he's fast. He's one of those fast guys. But boxing... And he's a wrestler, so he might...
Baseball.
Yeah.
He throws a hard punch.
Yeah.
Throwing a baseball.
Yeah. So anyway, that's UFC 211, Saturday, May 13th.
Where's that from?
Dallas, Texas.
That's not at Dallas Stadium, right?
I have no idea. I do not know.
Does it say?
See. Venue.
No.
American Airlines Center.
No, that's not there.
No. I think they need a bigger headliner than heavyweight. I mean, this is going to be a great, entertaining card.
Yeah.
But there's no real big names.
On a side note, before we get into the next thing, do you think the Floyd-Conor thing's actually going to ever happen, or do you think this has just been...
I mean, seems like it keeps getting closer to happening.
Does it?
6 months ago, it was like, get the fuck out of here. And now it's... I mean, it all just depends if they can work out the numbers. If they work out the numbers, it's going to happen. That's the only thing standing in the way. Everybody wants to make money. There's nobody in the equation that doesn't want it to happen.
That's fine, but...
Nobody...
You gotta fucking fight, man. Why didn't he never fight? He never fights.
What are you talking about?
How often does Conor fight?
He fought a shitload last year, and he said he was going to take off till his chick pops out at their kid.
How much did he fight?
He fought a
year?
shitload. He just didn't defend anything, but he won the 45. He was going to win the 55, but...
he lost the Nate and then won Nate.
They fought Nate twice. He fought like 4 or 5 times. That's way more than most fighters. Most fighters are like... I think that's just people that like to talk shit say that's one of their things. It's like, oh, he just never fights. He's not defending his belts. He's not defending anything.
Yeah.
But everything he said he was going to do, he did. Won the 45, won the 55.
I'm not shitting on Conor. But I'm saying, just fucking fight. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but the whole thing, he's taking off. He's not fighting right either. If Floyd happened tomorrow, he's not going to fight because his chick's going to pop out their kid any day.
And then what do you think happens if he loses the Floyd fight?
It doesn't... I mean, it's whatever. He comes back to MMA. Here's the thing.
Losing
if Floyd
Floyd
can come to MMA, and he'd get dusted by, like, amateur people.
Oh, no, I understand that.
So it's like, it means nothing.
But even lose... Like, he's so big that he lost the Nate, and it's still...
I don't think they're doing a rematch.
Giant.
I mean, maybe they would. Who knows? Maybe...
They'll eventually do 3.
No, I'm talking about if with the Floyd thing, if Conor loses, maybe they. I mean, money.
Oh, who knows? Yeah,
but
if it's a close fight
wins,
and it's crazy money,
if Conor
why
wins,
wouldn't they do it again?
If Conor wins, I could see them doing it again.
Yeah.
If Conor loses, he's probably not going to look good because it's not his sport.
Yeah.
He's training 5 sports.
Yeah, it's fucking.
But it's going to be. I'd root for Conor because fuck boxing and fuck Floyd. I don't give a fuck about Floyd.
Oh man, the Anthony Joshua Klitschko fight
clips,
was fucking...
I didn't watch the whole fight, but
it was a fun fight. Like it went back and forth. Klitschko had him for a while, and then
I saw the end of it.
And the Joshua uppercut.
Yeah,
like that's heavyweight fighting. Like I was so glad to see that fight, as in like heavyweight fighting for a while turned into jab, punch, hug.
For
jab,
boxing.
punch, hug. Yeah. And that fight was actually
aside from
active.
Watching like classic fights, like Tyson fights and shit like that on like ESPN Classic, I could give 2 fucks about boxing.
Yeah, I know.
I've tried watching boxing.
But that's kind of how I came into MMA is because I liked boxing.
But now that I've
kid.
watched, I used to like watching boxing, as a kid. I thought it was entertaining, but after you watch MMA, I can't. It's like, oh, well, that's just
still
boring.
just a different sport, like
for sure. But I'd rather watch that. Out of combat sports,
especially we watch jiu-jitsu too.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just an aspect.
Yeah, but in the pantheon of combats, it's MMA, probably kickboxing or K1 or whatever the rules are. Then probably EBI, and then boxing's at the bottom. Boxing's my least favorite out of the combat sports,
and that's fine. But
and I'd rather watch football than boxing.
boxing's still
Like,
bigger than MMA.
I don't care how
somehow.
big it is. I'm saying
I
it's boring.
understand, yeah.
Look at a boxing card. Who gives a
Yeah,
fuck
you
about
never-
the card?
But we're also not.
Nobody gives. This is a stacked card.
Like
a
if a casual fan looks at
fucking
this,
former like
they know
former they're gonna notice some names.
they notice a few names.
Yeah, but exciting fights. You're gonna get highlights and like fight of the nights, but nobody gives a fuck.
But we're not watching boxing to know if there's a night where there's a shit ton of fucking phenomenal knockouts.
I'm sure I follow a bunch of people that because I see boxing clips on, and I don't see shit. I see constant like from all organizations. You just see more exciting. It's just more exciting sport.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't. Boxing, good for them.
No, I agree, but
Like,
it was a good fight.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see. I just saw the clips.
But from the clips you saw,
sure,
good knockouts.
Yeah,
or, I mean,
for sure.
like or good knockdowns.
It was a finish. Yeah. I mean, I'll see the clips. Like I saw Pacquiao get deaded. You know, when he lost to whoever the fuck it was. No, he got knocked the fuck out.
That was
He died.
He did die.